Welcome to the Mood Ring Part 1, Exploring Color. In this video, we will learn about the anatomy and physiology of the human eye. Pause your video now and take a moment to navigate to Activity 6. I'll see you there. Activity 6. Let's navigate to the next page using Control, Touchpad, click to the right. Here we see a diagram of a person looking at an LED on the hub. This is the hub's color LED that we've been programming, and in this example, the LED is giving off green light. And we've learned that green light has a wavelength that corresponds to about 570 nanometers. When this green light enters the front of the human eye, it passes through the lens of the eye. The lens of the eye brings the light into focus on the back part of the eye called the retina. The retina is a thin tissue that covers the back of the eye that has various types of cells within it. One type of cell is a cone cell, and there are kind of three flavors of cone cells. There are cone cells that are sensitive to blue light, cone cells that are sensitive to green light, and cone cells that are sensitive to red light. These cells are then innervated. That's a fancy word for connected to nerves that form a bundle at the back of the eye called the optic nerve. The optic nerve then flows to the brain where the information of the light is returned as stimuli to the brain that's then interpreted as the different colors. So the red, green, and blue cones each get stimulated by varying degrees according to the kind of light that's coming into the eye. We've learned that something like magenta is a secondary color made up of blue and red light. And if magenta light were to enter the eye, the blue component of the magenta would stimulate the blue cones, while the red light would stimulate the red cones. There would be no stimulation of the green cones. And again, that information would pass through the optic nerve to our brain, and we perceive that stimulus as magenta light. So now we know a little bit more about how our eyes work and how the LED on the hub is interacting with our eyes. Stay tuned for the next activity, where we'll begin talking about the physics of white light. So take a moment now to navigate to the next page, Activity 7,